You've been hearing nothing but misinformation, propaganda, and outright lies.
Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and today I thought I'd do a video addressing some of the propaganda and lies that are being put out by IED about what's going on in the war, what's going on with me, why I left 7th Legion and stuff like this. Because Paul's video, though it is really fun and entertaining, is filled full of complete falsehoods. I don't know if which deliberately being disingenuous or just not knowing. It's not quite clear, but I thought I'd clear a few things up. Number one, I joined 7th Legion on day one of the war, just to show that I'd left DMPS. Two, I'm definitely not a member of DMPS anymore. We left, we had a democratic vote, we actually had 5 over the course of the last year, about whether we should go to war with IED or not, and we again lost the vote. People who wanted to go to war kept losing this vote over and over again. I voted against them in I think 3 of them, and then the last 2 I've been voting for going to war. But this time the people were like, you know what, we keep losing this vote, but we're going to go to war anyway because this is now the time. This is the best opportunity we're going to get at striking down at IED. So there was a small contingent of DMPS that left to come join this war. IED's trying to hold DMPS accountable for this or blaming DMPS for this is just frankly a joke. And if IED want groups to be responsible for what their ex-members have done, they should be really careful going down that route. Because if IED want to be responsible for what their ex-members get up to, it could get very interesting very quickly. As to 3, why I left 7th Legion. Now I actually left 7th Legion before anything had happened with 7th Legion's BGS. I left 7th Legion because of this dude sat in front of me. This is Gladius of Dirty. Now when I came down here and fought for the first day in the fighting, and then the second day I did BGS, Gladius was all over me like a hot rash. He was here for 7th Legion. He wasn't here for me, and I had a long conversation with Gladius outside the he interdicted me like 6 times in a cobra in my ass, but kept attacking me, ramming and attacking me. I asked him to stop, but he wouldn't. I got inside the station, I was like, why are you attacking me? Why are you defending IED? And he was like, oh, I'm attacking you because you got 7th Legion tags. And I was like, oh, alright then. So I dropped 7th Legion tags immediately, went outside, chatted with Gladius, and Gladius explained they have a ceasefire with IED. They're only here to shoot 7th Legion, so if I'm not 7th Legion, they will leave me alone and let me get on with my BGSing. Sped things up nicely, so I left 7th Legion. I left 7th Legion long before Paul makes out I left 7th Legion, and I don't know what Paul is on about. As to Paul's claims that they're doing well in the PvP part of this conflict, I really dispute that. I've seen what Flipper Gold and his boys have been doing to you guys. It is brutality. It is savage and vicious. Those guys are brutal. I wouldn't want to be fighting them, and I certainly won't want to be murked by them as often as you are being. I mean, to be honest, if I was taking 7th Legion's coin, I think I'd be up to about 2 billion in kills. I have killed a lot of guys. I've died twice, I think, twice. B Great or B Bait suicide rammed me and killed me. Did I die twice? I'm not sure. I might have only died once. But I know B Great or B Bait suicide rammed me. But this is a list of all the people helping IED out in this war. Now IED have been getting butthurt because we've been saying they've been in part doing their BGS in solo or private group, and they're getting very upset by this claim. Now Paul, if you want to tell me all of those groups just play exclusively in open, I will retract my statement that some of your BGS is being done in private group or solo. If you're employing private groups to do your BGS, by definition your BGS is being done in private group or solo. So you can just stop saying stuff like those claims have been proven to be wrong. As for Dirty are assisting, like I say, they have a ceasefire agreement. I don't know how much that extends. I don't know what's going to happen in the next CG. IED going to look the other way when Dirty are ganking people. I don't know the full extent of the deal. I would love for Paul to explain how a deal has been struck between the good guys and bad guys when they keep telling us that you're always a bad guy and they won't turn a blind eye to any actions, yet they'll turn a blind eye when it suits them. Again, these are things that they don't like admitting in front of the Care Bears or putting in their videos, but it is amusing how the only resistance I really encountered in the first week of me doing BGS down here was Dirty Co, and as soon as I dropped 7 tags I had a peaceful time. I've been attacked more in my home systems but not by IED than I've been attacked in their home systems by IED. Frankly, IED are just a joke. I mean, at the moment, the only time they come down to do any PvP is after they've gathered up enough primo to get enough clips together for people to do a montage video from. They're effectively like putting their fingers in their ears, ignoring the fact they're getting slaughtered, and only once in a while turning up fully stocked with primo so they can get some clips for a pool montage, so they can make out to the forums that they're doing a lot better in this war than they actually are. As to the BGS side of it, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing well at the BGS. Look at the list of groups that they've called in to help them. Look at the numbers game. They have 250 friggin' members, and they're moaning about being attacked by 70 odd griefers and pirates. It's ridiculous. As to me, I'm now part of another group which is called the Kraken. I would like to thank Mayroon for our motto. We went with this motto after Mayroon told us that we could never go back to DMPS. Not that IED tell people what they can do, because they definitely dispute that. Anyway, that's all for me talking, as a few of the myths dispelled, and I'll leave you with the rest of this fight between me and Gladius. GG as always, Gladius. Thanks very much. Awesome fighting you. Have fun. Take care.
What?